Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we will learn one of the most powerful feature in modern CSS called container query. Okay, so container query allow element to respond based on their container size, not the screen size. Okay, sound interesting? Let's see how it works with live demo. Okay, so let's start with simple HTML structure. So I have already opened my VS Code editor. This is my folder container query. I have already added here. So let's create index.html file. So I have two examples here, one using normal container and another one using name container. Each section has two boxes, one small and one large. So this is our basic HTML structure. Okay, so both look same right now, but we will use CSS container query to make them behave differently depend on their container width. Okay, so let me show you in the browser index.html. So this is how it's showing. So both look same right now, but we will use CSS container query to make them behave differently depending on their container width. So first I will add some basic style, background color, border, padding and so on. So here style, first of all section, display, flags. If you don't know about flags, just comment below. I will make a video in details about flags box. Okay. So the key line here is container type inline size. This tells the browser that this element will act as a container. Okay. Now both small and large container will behave independently. The small one is 200 pixel wide and the large one is 400 wide. Okay, so let me show you in the browser. See, now the magic part, let's write container query. Instead of media query we use container. Okay, so here when the container width is at least 300 pixels, we will change card style. Okay, so let's write here code container main width 300 pixel. Let's add here card, background color light green, and font size 20 pixel. Okay, so let's save this and check in the browser. See this, the large box turned green because its container width is more than 300 pixel. The small one stay gray even though the screen size didn't change. Okay, we can also change this font size. Okay, so title. Okay, so you can go here, cart H3 and font size 40 pixel. Save this and check in the browser. See, font size is changed. Okay, now let's go one step further and use a named container. Sometimes we have multiple containers and we want to target a specific one. That's where container name comes in. Okay, let me copy this HTML and here just paste it and change container name. Okay, container and container. Okay, so here got name and this one is named small and large. Okay, and here named and named. Let's add card to named card. Okay, now go over and copy CSS containers here, just add a named container, named small and named large and named card. Okay, so let's add here container name like card box. Okay, now in your query we will write like this: container card box min width 300 pixel, here named card, background light blue and font size 20, font size 20 pixel, and here color navy. Now let's save again, and now only the large name container turned blue because its width is above 300 pixels. Okay, the small one remain gray. Okay, so basically container type make an element responsive to its own size. Okay, and container name let you write more specific query, naming your media query. Okay? The best part of container queries are it's supported in all major browsers like Chrome, Edge, Safari and Firefox. So you can start using it today with confidence. And that's it. You just learn how to use CSS container query with and without name. So try this example yourself and see how powerful it is. If this video helped you, hit the like button, share it with your friend and and don't forget to subscribe for more modern CSS tutorial. Okay, thank you for watching.